Well, Deborah Morris is a member for Brindabella, also the opposition spokesperson for Police, Emergency Services and Community Safety, and joins us on the program. Deborah Morris, good morning to you.
Good morning, Ross. Thanks for having me.
You are more than welcome. So I've got a few things I want to talk to you about. Let's talk about this, the future, though, of the Tuggeranong ice rink. Do you think people in your electorate will be disappointed if it doesn't go ahead there?
Absolutely, Ross. This is something that the Labor government has elections now to the people of Tuggeranong, and it seems that there's a lot of mixed messaging coming from the government about whether they're going to be able to deliver on that promise or not. And if they fail to deliver on it, I think that will go down like a lead balloon in my electorate.
Do you understand, though, why it's all well and good to be given a block of land, but as the Canberra Brave are pointing out, it's not really suitable. It's a sloping block of land. It has around 200 trees, which they're dreading the prospect of having to get approval to deal with those trees. So maybe they've just been handed a dud.
Well, I think the ACT government has a responsibility to the people of Tuggeranong to work with the developer to make sure it is a viable project, because the developer can only operate within the confines of ACT government process and regulation, and trees are protected in Canberra. You speak to any Canberran who's tried to remove a dangerous or dead tree from their property, and they'll tell you just how difficult it is to work with the government to get that job done. I'm supporting so many constituents, some of them who've been working for years trying to get trees removed off their property because of the onerous regulatory burdens that they have to navigate. So the government does have a responsibility to the people of Tuggeranong and the broader community to make sure that these sorts of barriers are not going to prevent them from delivering for the people of Tuggeranong.
Have you had any conversations with Stephen Campbell yourself as one of the local members there to try and entice him and the Brave to continue with the Tuggeranong project?
No, I haven't, but I'm very much open to that. But again, I would say this is something that the Labor government has taken to the community at 3 elections now. So we're talking close to a decade. So the responsibility really does lie squarely with the government to get this project done.
All right, 9 minutes to 8. On another issue, and air pollution is back in the headlines today. Apparently, air pollution in parts of Canberra hit its worst level since the Black Summer bushfires. Deb Morris, we know that in parts of Tuggeranong it can be, especially in the valley, it can be very, very problematic for especially asthma sufferers with the wood fires there. Is it time to revisit the laws on this? Are you comfortable with the current laws about wood fires, and is this a major issue for Tuggeranong residents?
I understand that this is quite a personal issue for so many people in the community, both for people who rely on wood heaters to heat their home, and then for those who struggle with and suffer through the smoke of that. I'm not convinced that a blanket ban on wood fire heatings is the right way to deal with what is a legitimate issue. Canberra is one of the coldest climates in Australia, and we need to think very seriously about eliminating a significant heat source that most Canberra families, that's all they can afford. So I would be very, very cautious against such an extreme